On to race number 8 then, and the 8th on the programme is a Class 3, 1,400 metres here with Green Energy having his first start for new trainer Danny Shum. Bubba Mama dropped back into Class 3. Good record in this grade. Keep Winning makes his Hong Kong debut, a 2-time winner in the UK. Bold Stitch, a 2-time winner this season, both of them at 1,200 metres at Happy Valley. Ho Ho Field, a winner 2 starts back. That was over the 1,800 metres, though. So Fast has got speed from barrier 2. And down to Great Treasure, a last start course and distance winner. Goes up in class, though, as a result.
Speed of the race, So Fast is likely to power forward as he did last start, maintain the lead. I think taking aim from the wideish barrier, has to roll across. Gino Severini might be able to position a little closer. Bold Stitch, a chance of being caught wide, potentially pressing on. Comfort Life should secure a nice spot on the back of the speed. Keep Winning, the newcomer, will probably struggle to go with them early, I would have thought, on what we've seen. Green
Energy's changed stables. He's now with Danny Shum, and we did see Danny Shum with a second-hand horse win at Happy Valley on Wednesday night, Super Hoppy, and this will be his first start for the new stable, and he seems to have got this horse going along nicely as well, barrier number 6. He's taking aim. Now, he'll be very fit going into this race. This will be his 5th start, and he's a definite improver, this one. Zach Burton jumps aboard, and the horse is going very nicely. I think he's primed to run a very big race. As is this horse in Traffic, he's going nicely as well. Joe Moreira aboard, and he's in good form at the moment, and did finish a nice 4th behind Right Call, and caught the eye at his last start.
Yeah, flashed home down the outside. We'll see that in a moment. We're going to start off, though, with Bold Stitch, who put a couple of wins together. Was denied the hat-trick, though, by Infinity Endeavour at Happy Valley.
He's never been going better, this horse. A Bold Stitch, 3 starts, 2 wins and a second, and Tony Millard has spaced his runs quite regularly through those 3 events that he's taken place in. Again, that's the case moving in here. The barrier concerned me a little bit, as we saw in that speed map. He could be caught wide. That might force the issue of Victor Wong driving forward and trying to lead, and didn't like that scenario. Yeah,
it worried me a little bit as well. So I didn't get him in the end, but he is a horse in form at the moment.
Yeah. All right, that's Bold Stitch. Intrepid flashed home last time out. We've seen this replay a little bit earlier on. Right Call and Volitation as well. But in 4th, he looked pretty good.
He did, yeah. He'll close off too. I think Joe will take the option to just drop back, look for a bit of cover, and try and either weave a run between horses or come to the outside. Actually, Gino Severini, I thought, battled on OK as well here. In the end, Intrepid just able to pull clear from him, so he might need a little bit more racing, Gino. But I've seen worse debuts, that's for sure.
No, it was a good run. I think I've been sort of waiting for him 1,600 to 1,800. Yeah. They're going to give him another run at 1,400 metres, so I'll watch him over this one. But if he does something similar, then if he steps up to a mile, I'll give you a bit more confidence.
All right, OK. Great Treasure was a last start winner. Came from a mile back as well. Victor Wong in the saddle, but that was in Class 4. He's up in Class 3 here.
This horse has had a few little issues, a few setbacks. Have a look at him here. You'd be putting your ticket in the bin at this stage, and then watch Victor Wong, gets him to the clear, and gets him, he's still running about, laying in there, doing a lot of things wrong. Probably a combination of horse and rider, I would have thought. But from where he was to where he ended up, enormous effort, really.
I've got this image of you in a rubbish bin checking for your ticket. Trying to get your ticket back.
No, I normally rip them, Paul, so I don't bother about that. But that was a massive win. He's going to come in with a very light weight, in form. He goes in for me.
Yeah, look, he's had 5 goes in the class and hasn't, but he's a horse in form, winning 2 of his last 3. So he is on the improve. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
He has that issue, so his form's been patchy because of that, I think.
All right, Green Energy looked very good when he won at the back end of last season. Hasn't quite recaptured that form. He's now with Danny Shum, though.
Yeah, look, I think Danny's got the horse going OK. You know, he had a few wide draws leading in his last couple of starts, so he did have a little excuses there. When he did win, he was quite impressive earlier on. I've stuck him in on the 4th line just to keep him safe.
I have had time for him in the past, but top weight, just happy to shop around him. This is another, like race 7, there's a few possibilities in this race, and he was one that didn't sneak in, but not a surprise if he ran in the frame.
There was rain around that day he won as well, wasn't there? So yeah, you might appreciate some of that. Keep Winning makes his debut, won twice in the UK.
Yeah, I wasn't really taken with this trial from Keep Winning, so no, not for me at this stage. He did win over 1,600 metres in the UK, and I think that he'll need further in time.
Yeah, he didn't do enough in that trial for me either, but I get the feeling, you know, If we get some cushion in the tracks a little later on in the season, that might sort of play into his hands as he's coming through his preparation.
Yeah, he won the Tapeta, I think, at Newcastle as well, didn't he? So, but Baba Mama, we haven't really talked much about him, Paul, as our favourite, Neil Cannon, Peter Ho.
Yeah, I haven't got him in either. I have had him in the last few times, but he's had plenty of racing now, Baba Mama. I just wonder if he needs a little bit of a break. I went with Taking Aim in the end because I think he's the big improver in this race, and I've really liked his track work. I thought it was a really good run last time behind He's the One for Us, and that was that really good run between He's the One for Us and the Win Beauty Win when they went clear. But Taking Aim caught the eye, hitting the line strongly. I think in a trappy race, he comes out the best. Comfort Life, he's a horse who's did run really nicely 2 starts ago. Didn't have the best of the runs last time, so worth another try. Traffic will get back and run on, as will Green Energy. 3, 7, 10, 1, but I think the 3 is going to come up a really good price in this.
Gone with him as well, Paul. He was a Group 3 winner as a juvenile at the Gold Coast, Taking Aim, and all of his other runs in Australia before coming were very consistent and honest. Still young, still obviously probably settling into Hong Kong lifestyle, which can take its time for some. But he's a nice horse. I'm happy to take a chance with him. I think So Fast will make the running and give them everything to chase. Comfort Life and Great Treasure for the reasons I mentioned before. But I'll be playing an exotic here. Trio, Banker 3 with those 4 numbers, 1, 7, 9, 11.
Yeah, I've got Taking Aim in as well, but Baba Mama came out on top for me. 2 more races to go. Final race is a belter, a Class 2. But up next, race number 9. It's a Class 3 over the 1,200 metres.